lot of people think a fire is never going to affect their lives, but the truth is there are over 20,000 home fires in Canada alone every single year. It's pretty scary when you think that over 300 people a year die from home fires when we can do things to prevent that. I'm going to talk about smoke alarms because they're at the top of the list when it comes to increasing your chances of survival and safety for your whole family. I'm working in a space right now where I'm actually adding in a strobe, which goes in combination with the smoke and carbon monoxide alarm here. Now, the strobe is added in when you add living quarters to a space, if you have bedrooms. So I've added bedrooms downstairs, we've got the strobe. Therefore, if someone is hard of hearing, they're going to get an early warning system as well. Now, the combination unit that I have down here is smoke and carbon monoxide, meaning with either of those problems in the home, we're going to get a warning. You got to remember, with smoke alarms, super important. You double your chances of survival when you have a smoke alarm. And carbon monoxide poisoning is the #1 cause of accidental poisoning. So if we have the combination unit, fantastic. Now these are also interconnected, meaning they speak to the other alarms in the home. If one goes off, they all go off, which is one of the best warning systems out there. There are all kinds of different smoke alarms, and Kidde makes smoke alarms that perform best in certain locations. And it's right on their packaging, so it's simple. For instance, this smoke alarm, it works best near kitchens. This smoke alarm works best in hallways because it's got a light here, so it lights the path to the exit. Both battery operated and hardwired smoke alarms need to be replaced. Just because it's hardwired doesn't mean it lasts forever. So every 10 years, you need to get new smoke alarms so you have the latest technology for the ultimate protection. Most people are aware that they need to have a smoke alarm in their homes. However, you should also have a carbon monoxide alarm. Now, Kidde produces a combo unit, which is great because that takes care of both of them. But if you don't have one, you've got a couple options. There is a wall-mounted unit which plugs right into the wall. There's also a battery-operated. Both are worry-free Kidde alarms, which means the battery lasts as long as the alarm does. You never need to change the battery. It's fantastic. After 10 years, the technology needs to be updated and you replace the whole unit. Here's the reason why this is so important. If you have an appliance that uses combustion, if you have a furnace, a hot water heater, an indoor gas fireplace, even if you park a car in your garage, you may not know that there could be carbon monoxide in your home. You cannot smell it. You cannot see it. You cannot taste it. It will make you feel sick. It will give you the symptoms of being ill, but it can also kill you. The only way to detect it is with the carbon monoxide alarm. Now, carbon monoxide mixes evenly with oxygen. So against some of the myths that are out there, it doesn't sink to the floor, it doesn't rise to the ceiling, it mixes evenly. So no matter where you have this alarm, is going to be able to detect it. They do have digital displays, which is fantastic. It should always read 0. 0 means the house is clear. If it starts to pick up carbon monoxide in the air, that detector will start to go up, and when it reaches a level that is dangerous, it will go off. So get yourself a carbon monoxide alarm in combination with your smoke alarm. Creates a safe environment for your home. When it comes to fire safety, there are some other accessories that you should be familiar with. One, for instance, is a fire extinguisher. It is recommended that you have one in every home. The best place for it is in the kitchen. It's also important that you know how to use it. You want to go through this. Some of them are wall mounted, others can be placed under the sink, but make sure everyone knows where it is. You pull the pin, you pull the trigger, obviously aiming towards the fire. Now, because fire doubles in size every 30 seconds, it is not recommended that you go fighting fires with these, only if it's in the very early stages and it can be contained. And I've even heard of instances where people have used this to help them escape when fire is getting in their path. So you could use this as you're trying to get out. But don't waste time. It's always best to get out of the building once things are out of control. But if you are absolutely blocked, you can use an escape ladder. This here is an escape ladder that can be stored close to a window or a second source of egress like a balcony, and it can quickly unfold, hook around a window ledge. Once it's hooked around the window ledge, you pull the ripcord, the ladder drops, you can now escape from an upper level window or even a lower window in a basement, drop the ladder inside, use it to help you climb out. All of these fire safety accessories are great when they're used in combination with a properly working smoke alarm, and carbon monoxide alarm. Having all of these in your home will make it a safe place for you and your family no matter what happens.